Welcome to Saturdays with Sandra. A while back, I was thinking about making what I called positivity planes. I wanted to write down a quote on a piece of paper and fold it up into a plane. I wanted to let them fly, hopefully to a person that needed to hear that particular quote in that time of their life. And if not them, hopefully they'd pass it along to someone whom they knew needed to hear it. I did a trial run and made 6 of them on different colored paper and written in beautifully colored inks. Made it artsy. Folded them up and asked the Lord to guide them where He felt they needed to go. 5 of them took flight, and I held on to the 6th one for myself. Now, I had folded them in such a way that you could not see what was written unless you opened them up. The one that I was left with definitely spoke to me. This was mine. Give yourself permission to immediately walk away from anything that gives you bad vibes. There is no need to explain or make sense of it. Just trust what you feel. Whisper of the heart. At that time, I was pregnant and battling a breakup with the father, the second breakup. I kept in contact with him and went from seeing him every so often to every weekend. He had opened up one day and apologized for constantly throwing in my face that I would never get my other children back. This was the first time he had actually apologized for something specific, all on his own. This naturally pulled at my heartstrings. I figured he had finally realized and understood how he made me feel by his negative actions towards me. I went back for the 3rd time. Of course, I wanted him to be in his children's lives and foresaw a together family instead of a broken one. In actuality, things are more broken being together, fighting all the time, than being separated and getting along. Things were great at first. They call this the honeymoon stage. Then things started going back to the same toxicity as before. I had started standing up for the baby's needs, and the battle started. This time, it seemed to affect me deeper in my heart, deeper in my brain. I was losing myself, once again, losing my voice, losing my self-worth, losing my sanity, crying myself to sleep almost every night, so lost, only knowing that I shouldn't live like this and that I could not bring my other 2 children into this. I started fighting back, started making my voice heard. All of a sudden, I was the crazy one for standing up for myself, and I started to feel as such. One day, I was going through our things to make it easier for us to leave, and I came across that plane I had made. Give yourself permission to immediately walk away from anything that gives you bad vibes. There is no need to explain or make sense of it. Just trust what you feel. I knew what I had to do. It was the where to that was the blurry part. I reached out to a couple of my friends and was met with dead ends, respectfully so. It wasn't an easy thing to house a mother with 2 babies. I then reached out to an unexpected friend. That same night, the babies and I were taken out of there and brought to safety. Now I knew I couldn't stay there with 2 babies, as this was a transitional residence. I still had to find a more ideal and permanent place for us to stay. The point is, there is someone, somewhere, that will help you out of something bad and into something better. You just need to truly want it. Open up and be honest about what's going on, especially with yourself. And most times, it's the least expected person that makes a way for this to happen. A few months later, and we made our way from our transitional place to where we are today. I still keep in contact with the baby's father, as I believe he does have a right to be in their lives. However, that right is not to be clouded by an acceptance of his BS. I don't have to deal with him constantly treating me like crap, and I won't. If we cannot get along like two respectable human beings, I will remove us from his life entirely. I am done with not being allowed to have a voice or an opinion that differs other than that of his. Done with constantly being put down. Done with jealousy and animosity. Done with the separation of your people and my people. Done with the unnecessary BS. Completely and utterly done. These children need better. They deserve better. I deserve better. And we will get better. I had the best of the best once, and I will not settle for anything less. I refuse to be led down any path that is less than what we were destined for. I know my worth. Thank you for listening, and remember, always shoot for the stars. Please feel free to visit or subscribe to my YouTube channel and share any of the uploaded videos. My channel is sr.jurassic. That's September Romeo Juliet Umbrella Romeo Alpha Charlie Echo Kilo. Thank you.